Hi, my name is Alexander. In this video, we will set up ESLint in our Angular project for improved code quality, consistency, and error detection. ESLint is a static analysis tool that helps developers find and fix problems in their JavaScript or TypeScript code. It identifies patterns, including potential bugs, style issues, and coding best practice violations, allowing developers to improve code quality and consistency. We will apply ESLint rules to a client-side Angular project from our previous video, Angular NGRX signal store with signal R. Change directory to a root projects directory. Check Angular and Node.js versions. Angular version is 19, Node version 20.9.0. Open server-side and client-side projects in Visual Studio 2022. In laptop orders component of Angular project, for the testing purposes, I added unused variable and some private methods before public methods. Visual Studio 2022 indicates a compilation error or syntax semantic error by a red underline under code, but now we don't see any errors in the code. It is because we didn't implement ESLint tool yet. Check that application works. Start server and client-side applications. Application works. To install ESLint, open ESLint website. This command allows us to install ESLint tool. Select JavaScript. Select to check syntax and find problems. Select JavaScript modules. Select none of this. Does your project use TypeScript? Yes. Where does you can run browser? Would you like to install them now? Yes. Select npm. This command creates ESLint configuration file. You can limit which files a configuration object applies to by specifying a combination of files. ESLint config recommended implements default ESLint rules. These rules are indicated on ESLint side. To add a stylistic rules, install stylistic package. Using this package, we can add stylistic rules for spaces, quotes, parentheses, and so on. I appended some basic rules in ESLint configuration file, which can significantly improve the coding style. Member ordering. With member ordering configuration, we can enforce member ordering for fields, constructors, properties, methods, etc. On the ESLint side, select member ordering. We use this default implementation. For the groups of members, default order is first static members, then decorated members, instance members, abstract members. Within each group, the default order is first public members, then protected members, private members. I use default order, so I didn't apply any rules to member ordering rules. Naming convention. Select naming convention. The rules for naming convention consist of several options like selectors, modifiers, format, and others. I added these rules: class, class method, class property, interface, type property, variable. Class name should be in Pascal case. Class method should be in camel case. Private and public class properties, camel case with leading underscore for the private properties. Interface Pascal case, type property and variable camel case. Stylistic properties for the spaces and quotes. Open ESLint website to get the stylistic properties rules. To get syntax for each property, just click on Property or open link in a new tab. For example, key spacing. Here you can see possible implementation and syntax. The default rules are the same as I have explicitly implemented. For semi-spacing, the default rules are also the same as I have explicitly implemented. Therefore, we can use more concise syntax. Add ignores pattern to exclude files and directories from our configuration object. To run ESLint through the npm command, let's add this line: lint ESLint to the scripts section in the package.json file. Start lint. We have a lot of errors, but application still can be compiled successfully. To improve the coding style, let's correct the lint errors. Let's correct double quotas to a single quotas, add underscore to the private properties, correct member ordering. I have fixed all these errors. Run lint. Let's fix the other errors. Laptop store.ts, laptop order component.ts, this is really not an error. Laptop is used on the line 267. Remove unused variable. Fix group members. Change group members to a camel case. Application component spec. This is really not an error. Start lint. Now we fixed all the lint errors except for these two, which are not really errors. Check that application works fine. Everything works fine. With ESLint tool, we identified and fixed errors in our code and significantly improved the coding style in the project. ESLint configuration file with these basic settings I will use in my next projects to create a clean and consistent code. That's all what I wanted to show you in this video. If you are enjoying this content and would like to see more and support my channel, please feel free to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, have a good day, and bye!